I've got one of the most talented East African singers, a global star right now, and she's come a long way. She's beautiful. She is amazing, and she's live on the Spice Drive. Wendy Kimani, welcome to the show. How you doing?
Hello, Monique. I am good. How are you?
Oh my God, it's so good to see you. It's so good to see you.
So good to see you. Oh my gosh, it's been so long.
It's been too long. You look the same. You're gorgeous as always. What time is it there, and where are you?
I'm in the Netherlands and it's 2 in the afternoon. The sun is shining today.
Very nice.
It's bringing good vibes.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's very cold and not very nice.
Oh, do you miss Kenya? Do you miss Africa sometimes?
100%.
Oh,
I wish I was there right now. Yeah.
I know. Thank God for technology, and we get to, see you and talk about the stuff you're doing. Congratulations on every move. Congratulations on being a mom. Let's take it back when people first fell in love with you. Wendy Kimani, the gorgeous chocolate sister who burst into the limelight, and everybody fell in love with her vocals and her presence. Take us through the journey.
I guess that would have been Testa Project Fame. That's the first time that I was in the limelight, trying out for the competition. I was first runner-up. Look at me.
Yeah.
First runner-up to Esther Nabasa, your sister.
Right. Oh my gosh. Look at those memories.
I know, right? And so then after that, that's when I started singing. So I started producing. I worked with the Villagers band, like singing together with them.
Yeah.
And also with Lisa Dwar, who was the first producer to produce for me, Glande.
Yes.
And then it's just been a journey on and off, in music, out of music, trying new stuff, acting came on.
Yeah.
I did some movie for Africa Magic, and I was on a series called Rush about these 4 beautiful ladies in Nairobi navigating life. And then after that, I got married, and I came to the Netherlands.
Just like that, you relocated.
I just relocated. I mean, it was something that we thought about for a very long time. We've been dating for like 6 years then.
Yes.
So we had already decided, I guess if it happens, I would move. And that happened. So when I moved here, things changed, of course. The dynamic changes.
Right.
And now music went a little bit on the lower, level of trying to work that out.
Yeah.
So I got into working. But I missed music, So every now and then I would perform in places. So that was kind of it was nice discovering the music scene here in the Netherlands because it's so different.
Yeah.
And also people don't really know you. So, but then it's nice going in, knowing how good you are without that whole not feeling like, I don't know if I'm a good singer or not. I'm coming in, I'm fresh, but I know my talent,
You're right.
know? So I've made a lot of friends so far, and I said, I think it's time I start doing it again, and let's see how it goes.
Right. when you step on the stage or you get into a booth and you've experienced the microphone, it's hard to step away, and it doesn't matter where you go; it haunts you. You relocate to a totally different land. You're a mother, and you're still drawn to the music. How is it with your partner? Is he a music lover as well? Did he encourage you? Did he support you? And did you have moments of feeling discouraged just doing this and being, a musician?
I mean, of course, because I think my whole entire crew, let's say friends, family, none of them are really musical, really musical, But they always have been my 100% supporters with everything. So with my partner, he pushed me, He's like, why don't you do something? But he doesn't really know what, He doesn't really know what are my blockers, But he was just like, whenever you feel like you're ready to do it, go ahead, And I think it had to be my own journey. So everything that I found out when I landed here was me, just sort of looking out there and reaching out to anyone and everyone And yeah, one step really reveals the second step. It's a beautiful journey. Then it was hard, but now when I look back, I'm like, yeah, you'll always find your way, kind of.
Always, always. You know, when
Yeah,
when
yeah.
Kenyan artists probably think of Wendy Kimani living abroad, Africa's daughter now, she relocated, she's in Europe. They also feel perhaps maybe if I also left the continent, sometimes it can get discouraging, in an industry like this. And you're thinking, okay, so when do I actually become internationally recognized? How can I do the things that I love? So that said, what encouragement do you have for artists that are here? You've said you miss home sometimes. You seem well positioned where you are. You have a support system. You've been doing this for a long time. You dominated East Africa. You did that. For someone who's here, a young artist looking at you thinking, unless I make it to Europe, there's no way that I'm ever going to gain mainstream success and get international acknowledgement. What do you have to say to them?
I would say that is wrong. I would say that mindset is 100% wrong.
Yeah.
There is no wrong path. I honestly don't think there is a right path where like a wrong path that we say, okay, I went to that, I have to do this like how Wendy does it, and that's how I'm going to make it. No, you might do exactly what Wendy does, and then don't make it. Because I've tried doing things that other people did and worked for them, but it never worked for me.
Yeah.
So you really have to be true to yourself and look at what resources do you have, what can you do right now, because the most important thing is just to start. Just start doing it, even if it's not perfect. Start doing it. You'll figure it out as you go.
Yeah.
So forget thinking, oh, I need to get there. Yeah, that's a goal, but what are you doing now?
What are you doing now where you are? I love that. That is so encouraging.
Right. Yeah.
So you've collaborated. The crowd here loves you. You've collaborated with different artists. Do you have a favorite artist? Musicians have their own little inner circle and, they gas each other. But is there one artist you've worked with and you feel this is the best person? The chemistry we had was amazing. Is there one particular collabo that stands out for you?
Wow. I think I'd say two. I'd say two because they were really enjoyable. One was, I think, in the beginning of me starting to sing, which was Bien.
Yes.
I saw.
Ooh, that was a good one.
I mean, that was so good. It was so funny as we were writing lyrics together. Just the punchlines is so funny. So if you haven't had Highway Highway, please go check it out on YouTube. It's hilarious. And the other one is Gilad. So with Gilad, we did Unajua, and we've done several more songs, Usiende. And that chemistry came from singing together live for a while, and it's always been fun. We push each other. And there's other musicians out there that we've actually gelled so much, but we haven't gotten to do collabos yet, So it's hard to pick one, but at least let me pick for the ones that we've already done something and guys know about it.
Yeah.
And if you listen to the song, you will hear the chemistry.
Right. And that magic, you can't just, you can't just fake it. It just happens. You started us off on your social media as we were counting down to the beginning of 2021. And I was like, what is Wendy up to? You were teasing with all these posters and I was seeing chocolate skin and I was like, look at her in all her magic and all her glory. And then you were building us up to something special. Tell us about this new baby of yours.
My new baby. This is really just me falling in love with this. I was like, oh my God, I finally am loving that I'm doing it. It has been a long journey of me thinking, should I quit music? Now I'm so far from home.
Right.
Everything is so different here. Is this a sign that I should stop? That I messed up by moving? But no, it's back. Like 2020 and working from home, it gave me that quietness, I guess, to be able to think of my hobbies and the things that I love. And then Pagawisha was born. So I have a new single out. It's called Pagawisha. Please check it out on YouTube. It is so steamy and so sexy, amazing. I love it. It's so nice. It's like my entrance back into the music world after a very, very long time.
Yes. Love
Yeah.
that. Even the way you describe it. It could be a hard sell if the artist does not even believe in what they're doing, but you have come full circle. You've evolved and you've shown us different versions of who you are from the first time you came on East African screens as a reality star. And we're thinking, are some of these things real? Are they really performing? Can they actually sing? And then now you keep showing us more of you. Are the expectations high from your fans?
Yes, right. I don't know. I don't know. That's an interesting question, because I think if you always push, like, look into expectations,
Right.
you'll get a lot of pressure and you'll forget why you do what you do. You know, it's okay for fans to expect, which is good, because it makes you remember, oh, people really like what you're doing. They want more. But also remember to be grounded and okay, what do I love to do? So I keep doing that because that's what they're going to love from me.
Yeah.
So it's been actually ons and offs, to be honest, with my career. It's been like, I'm quiet, I'm back on, I'm quiet, I'm back on.
Right.
And through that journey, I've come to a place where I'm like, now I think I know a way of being consistent, So let's try that out. And I think 2021 is going to be an amazing year.
No,
for
I
me
can
this
tell
year.
already. And when I see how hard you work and how you balance that out with motherhood and being a wife as well, I'm seeing I'm not the only one who's looking at it. There's a lot of female artists on the continent, not just in Kenya, who feel, well, after a certain age, it's going to be quite hard to get into the market and have relevant content and music that people want. So how you reinvent yourself is something that a lot of people admire and can learn from. Is there one thing that gets you going after a long studio session and you're thinking, okay, I don't want to engage with the baby right now. I want to be Wendy. I don't want to be, Mama so-and-so. What's that thing? What's that thing that keeps you inspired and keeps you going?
Wow. That's crazy. Like, after a studio session,
Yeah.
actually, to be honest, it's my family that I want to engage with. So I don't want to put them on the side.
Right.
So that's already me. Me in studio, that's me time
Yes.
already. So now I want to come back and bring that nice energy and share it with my family, because these are the people who are with me every day. They see me when I'm like down, annoyed, I'm lashing out, or, happy. So when I go and gather that, my cup is being filled when I'm in the studio,
Right.
basically.
Love it.
So when I come back, I want my family to be the first to enjoy happy mama, happy wife, right?
This is beautiful.
Yeah.
You've just shared what balance actually means. You don't need to split yourself. You don't need to deny the other version of yourself. You need to spread it all out and let other people experience it. And charity begins at home. I've got a question here for you. A shout out to everyone listening into this Spice Drive. This one here says, how did Wendy meet her husband? Share with us.
Hey, you guys don't know that already? I feel like I've said this story a lot, but
Yeah.
we met online on MySpace.
Online.
I don't know if you remember MySpace. Online.
First of all, let me shout
One
out to
of
my
the-
people on MySpace. MySpace. Yo.
Now, by the way.
You guys met on MySpace.
Yeah, we met on MySpace. Then it was known as like a music kind of social media channel kind of thing.
Right.
He was playing guitar then. I think he was thinking he was into music. And then and then we kind of connected, and the rest was history. That's how we met. And we just kept chatting for like 2 years. And then I finally met him after 2 years when I went for a university program in Belgium.
Yeah.
And then that's it. We dated from then. That's
Yay!
2007. Oh my God.
A beautiful love story online. It can happen. Amen. Look at that. I love it. You guys make a beautiful couple. I'm going to get back into your new work for 2021, but I want to have you plug in on my topic today. And it's all about people who vent or express themselves and share their thoughts and give it their all, air their, every single, whatever's on your mind, you share with anonymous people online. Are you for this? Do you have days where you rant and you talk about things? Sometimes it's subtle, sometimes a meme. What's your take on people who vent online?
I mean, yes. first of all, I'm like, yes, do what you need to do online. It's a social media platform that has given you the right to say, I mean, Facebook says, what's on your mind?
What's on
So
your
say what's on your mind. I mean, that's like a line before you type.
right?
So say what's on your mind. However, don't troll people. Don't get into people's business.
Right.
You know, like mind your own. Stay your own, mind your own, and that's it.
There's a way to do it, but it's okay. It's your profile. It's your account.
Yes, 100%.
Wow, I love it. So your brand new song is available on every social media platform. Shout out to the team behind this whole thing. I was like, Wendy, what's next for 2021? You can't tease like that. You can't just give us a drop. What else do you have for us this year?
This year, let me tell you, first of all, Corona is really hard on us, to be honest. It's like
tough.
this dream was born at a really difficult time.
Yeah.
But I have a new single. Hopefully, I really would love for you to drop it in Feb.
Yeah.
It's also a Kenyan feel, so I don't want to say it out loud because, yeah, it needs to happen. You know, you don't want to jinx things.
Right.
But yeah, it's a Kenyan vibe dance song, very close to Pagarisha. Pagarisha is a bit sensual. This one is going to be dancey.
Yes.
Dropping in February. Let's see, can I tell you the name?
Please. Come on, Wendy. Please.
Okay, let's see. So the name that I have right now is Ooh Ah.
Ooh, ah.
Ooh Ah. So it's like ooh ah, ooh ooh, unanifanya ninago. Ooh ah.
Ooh, okay.
That's a little bit of a
romantic
trailer. So, so wait for it. Feb, hopefully.
Yes. Oh my gosh, we're rooting for you. We're waiting for it, and we're going to be on standby. We know we can get you. Shout out to my producer. She had to track you down and get you here. And you know, I love the fact that you've been creating and you've been working and you've been staying true to yourself. I mean, it's the same girl we fell in love with when you first came on our screens, performing and, you know, being one of the most relatable African artists that we have right now. We see you, we see ourselves, and we appreciate you for keeping it true. We thank you for the music, and of course, we're going to be having you again when that drops for the romantic month.
Yes.
Yeah?
Oh, for sure, you know.
We can't wait to have you here on the Spice Drive. Thank you so much, Wendy. And of course, before I let you go, what are your handles on social media? Guys, don't slide into her DM. But how can people connect with you on social media?
On Instagram, go to Wendy Kims with an S. Follow me on Instagram. I'm sharing my life, but also PCOS awareness for the sisters who have PCOS.
Yeah.
Go there. I want to help you guys out the way I was helped with the internet.
Right.
Go to Facebook, Wendy Kimani, YouTube, Wendy Kimani, and also Wendy's New Normal. That's where I talk about, look at this mane.
Gorgeous.
Talk about my hair.
I'm going to be side chatting you on that.
Oh, please do, honey. What did I forget? Twitter, Wendy Kimani. Follow me out there. Let's chat. You know, yeah.
Oh, you're just a breath of fresh air. A typical Friday for Wendy Kimani. What is your plan this weekend?
This weekend, actually, I'm going to be meeting a friend of mine. We're going to take pictures for social media. I am trying out sharing information. So as you were talking about, should people vent? Yeah, I am.
Yes.
That's why I'm like 100%.
Yes.
So I'm going to be taking pictures with a friend of mine to share about PCOS awareness.
Yes.
For this month. And chill with the baby and the hubby.
Oh, I like that.
Enjoy. Yeah.
Very nice. You make multitasking very easy. You make it look good and effortless.
It's not easy. But we do it. We get it done.
I love that. And that seems to be, my motto for this year. We get it done. Just like that, it's been so much fun hanging out with Wendy Kimani. And new music, it's available. Kenyan artists are doing such amazing content. There's amazing material to explore. So make sure you follow Wendy Kimani on every single platform. Don't forget, whatever you missed is on the timeline. Spice FM KE.